I own this movie on DVD, Blu-ray.
I do too.
Digitally, and UMD for the PSP.
UMD. You have it? Is this on? You have this on PSP?
Yes.
That's awesome. I don't think I can do it either. It's
like
you accidentally load into the wrong one, and a big dong comes flying at you. Like, oh shit!
I watched a gay porno once. The women never came. Metal.
It's hefty.
Your 1911 Colts. You've done something to them.
Your gun's digging into my hip.
The best part about that scene is if you look at the desk, there's a banana and 2 apples.
Imagine having those numbers under your belt. Give this guy an award. They were all bad guys too. You know what I'm saying?
Oh no. The safety was
I would have not here.
Wally being gun safety, he put the safety on a gun that hasn't been loaded in like 17 years.
Steve just flings it around the air. Thank God this is airsoft.
Yeah,
you shoot your eye out, kid.
Hey, even with an airsoft gun that hasn't been loaded in a while, you never point it at something, unless you want to pull the trigger.
Yeah, I only know the sound it makes when it takes a man's life.
4-leaf payback. I killed your son. Both of them. It's so cold.
The grenade. I wish you saved like snippets of these movies that you found funny, because we find it. But Steve showed me for the first time, and I never thought about it. The dude finds the grenade and the wine cooling thing, and he goes, "Oh,
oh!" And then, badoosh.
Set the mood right. Yeah. Couldn't hear what you're thinking. All your doubts and I hear what you're thinking. All your thoughts and fears. I always fuck this one up. Can you do this one? You look in my eyes and
I don't know.
Time you'll find the reason I'm here.
That's it.
And this part where he's real loud, right? So it's like, times all things will come away and then we'll back someday. Know what you're thinking. Where's the? You gotta do it. You gotta get it. Thoughts and remorse. 1911. Airsoft gun.
Hey, welcome to the Decision Reel Movie Review Podcast, where we try and fail to review movies of today and yesterday.
Guarantee you I play it at least 1 or 2 more times.
That's fine.
Before we're done.
That is fine. Welcome to the new intro. Apparently, we're going to sing-song into intros now.
Oh, we couldn't help it. It's one of the best parts of the movie is the song, that fucking song.
It really is. I might have just muted you, but it's fine. You're back now.
Am I back? Okay. Was I muted that whole time?
No, I tried to mute that, but it's fine because it picked up what you're saying. So it doesn't matter. Now
it's all right.
Now it's good.
I know what you're thinking. It's good.
All your thoughts and fears. We are looking at The Punisher this week, as picked by Walter. I want to say, I love this movie.
This movie is fucking great. It's the perfect look. When we were kids and we watched this, we weren't paying attention to anything serious about this.
No,
it was the fact that it is revenge. Punishment.
I feel like it's one of those, like, everything that happens, you're like, yes.
Yeah.
And again, as a child, you're like, this is the best thing I've ever seen.
Does it happen to have terrible acting?
Yes.
Did we care?
No.
Do we now?
No.
Exactly. But I am forced to look for that stuff now that we're on this podcast.
Maria!
Maria!
Yeah, okay, so there... let's get right to it. Well, okay, before this, we're doing The Punisher. Steve and Wally this week. It's a bro date. It's a bro time.
The only people that matter. You know.
Only people that matter on this podcast who have been on this podcast
Sorry,
now
Tara.
for the longest time. Let's be real.
Yeah, it's been long. I am now an OG. I wasn't an OG.
I would say for
because I
sure
came in
at
a
this
little bit
point.
late, but now I think I've kind of fallen into the state. I've also haven't missed one in a while.
You have not? What a
I've been
man.
pretty
coming
prompt.
out here. I haven't missed one either in a while, if any.
Shut the fuck up. Shut up. Hold on, sponsor.
Sponsor Happy Day Dad.
Happy
half
Day.
and half.
Is it Happy Dad?
Happy Dad.
Ooh, hard iced tea. Let me tell you, this is the only one that tastes like
Tea.
tea.
Not iced tea.
Other ones have
or
hints
sweet
of tea.
Yeah.
This is tea incarnate. This is tea incarnate.
This is like
fucking-
if you steamed a bag of tea,
And
put it
then
in the drink, and
put
then
booze
put some booze
straight.
in there. It's
perfect.
not bad. It's not bad. It's a different tea, if you will.
Did we already introduce the movie?
We did The Punisher because we played the song.
Yeah, I know, but did we introduce the title?
Yes,
we
did again.
Sure, we just noodling around.
we're just
2004.
we're just doing our thing here. The plot of The Punisher: an undercover FBI agent becomes a vigilante and sets out to unleash his wrath upon the corrupt businessman who slaughtered his entire family at a reunion.
Frank Castle.
Frank Castle.
Frank Castle.
I want to say guts and balls to this movie for going all out in the beginning and literally murdering
A whole family.
and not shying away from it.
No, blown away.
There's the one
Fucking-
scene where the family's hiding under the house.
Yeah.
And that dude's like, and then looks under just
I
with an
smell
Uzi.
family.
Yeah, like, oh my God. And the one dude that's trying to sail away by himself on the boat, and the guy's just waiting in the water and just,
Yeah, the water, the dad.
Oh.
The dad put up the fight, badass.
that was awesome.
Dude, fucking badass.
The whole
he was
scene-
dead, came back, killed him with a knife,
Yeah, and then died.
and then died. Look,
That's-
son, I got one left in me.
Yeah, exactly.
This is it. This is all you're getting.
I got your back because my back's gone because my back
I'm
got
gonna
shot
stab
with the
this
shotgun.
guy's back.
Right. For you,
Just
so you don't
nothing
get
but backup.
stabbed to the back.
Nothing but backup.
You don't need a bacchiotomy. Okay. Let's be real. That scene in which the dude jumps behind the barbecue, and I love how they do this
Yeah, leave
because
the propane tank.
well, hold on. I love how they do this because it makes sense. Where in other movies they would just shoot the propane tank. They're shooting that, and then the doors blow open to show the propane tank for him to be
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
"We're gonna shoot this motherfucking propane
Open door.
tank."
They gave
Yeah.
us an open door. We knew what was happening.
But I just like how it's not just in your face. It's like, ooh, yeah, I'm seeing a
Yeah.
thought process, and then,
I feel like that's the one guy that had some moves in this whole movie. Everyone else is just getting their ass beat, minus the Russian.
yeah,
If you think about it,
yeah, everyone's just walking around and then just getting killed.
getting killed. Yeah,
Right.
massacred.
Pretty much.
massacred.
There is a body count in this of 45 in this movie.
Oh shit.
A lot lower
sounds
than I
about right.
thought when you think about the family reunion. And also, what a way to
The Russian counts as 2.
touche, sir.
That dude's like 400 pounds.
You're right. But what a way to kill someone at a family reunion. Like, you want to wipe a family off the map?
That's some fucking hate. That fucking what's his face's wife, John Travolta's wife,
She is the worst character in this
evil
movie.
bitch,
Right.
full on bitch.
Well, so, okay, let's break this down. So the whole idea is he's an undercover doing the sting operation for, I guess, who even knows who's really buying those guns? Because at first it's the assistant dude that brings in one of the sons to say, hey,
Sure.
let's finance this deal, and he does, and they buy guns, right? Well, the whole plan is for Frank Castle to get fake shot
Yeah, so,
by
right,
his
yeah.
partner or whoever that guy is, who we're going to delve into a different version of the movie. But so he gets shot and fake killed. Then that guy pulls out a gun like, oh, whoops, and then gets shot.
Yeah.
Whose fault really is it that son is now
It's the
dead?
dude, the Guardian dude, the guy that was watching, was supposed to be brokering the event.
Right.
Yeah.
So why go after one cop who got killed?
They went after all the wrong people.
That's what I'm
First
saying.
off, the dude that was told to stay,
Yeah.
his mentor, bodyguard, whatever that guy, instantly gets shot.
Right.
Yeah.
Because he was
All the
supposed to
wrong
be
people.
watching him. Yeah.
All the wrong people.
Well, maybe that's the point of the movie, too, is this guy is so... He thinks he's smarter than he is, or he's...
He's an idiot.
Yeah.
He's a dummy.
And also...
He can't even buy the right cigars.
These are Honduran. They're not even Cuban,
Yeah,
Howard.
can't even buy the right cigars, man.
I
How do
know
you
that,
have
yeah.
a best friend that whole time
And not know he's gay?
and not know he's gay?
Maybe it's because he's in a position of power, right? And he doesn't want to, as the friend who is gay,
Acknowledge?
no, to be like, hey, maybe he's going to think of me differently of being gay.
I mean, this guy looks like he'd probably be like, I don't know, not openly,
Look, I'm
gay, but
going to say this.
You got some questionable stuff going on.
Yeah, I'm going to say this on this podcast. Wally, if you came to me tomorrow, I was like, hey, look, man, I think I'm gay. You know what I'm going to say? Cool.
Switch hitter, bro.
Where are we going? Let's go to the club. I'll pick you, dude,
sense.
up. Right. You know what I mean? It don't matter to me.
Makes sense. Yeah,
I just hate people like, oh, no,
if you came to me and was like, hey,
I like the sausage. You'd
the
be
lady?
like, all right. It's
packing. Hey, cool, man. That's what's up.
The ladies
didn't see that coming, but cool.
No, but all right. Good for you guys for keeping you.
It's a shame you're real ladies, man.
It's a shame. But yeah. Ladies.
Knocking them out.
Man.
You're a real lady, man.
Yeah, there it is.
That's what I meant to say.
So where to watch The Punisher? I want to complain about this for a second.
Oh, fuck.
So a movie that should be readily available to Marvel fans because this is in the Marvel kind of thing. No, it's not part of the the Marvel Cinematic Universe that kicked off with Iron Man and everything, but it's still a Marvel movie, just like Blade and all that is. You can't find this anywhere unless you're paying $10 fucking for it.
Quick story. I'd go to watch it today before I come over here just to get I've watched this 1,000 times.
Yeah.
I didn't need to watch this whatsoever, but I want to because it's so fucking dope. I can shoot Steve a text because Steve's in charge of the Plex.
The Plexi.
Turns out it's the community Plex.
It is.
He's not getting paid for this, so
I'm not.
I want to make sure everyone knows.
Maybe sometimes.
But I was like, hey, man, I'm not about to pay $9 to Amazon to rent this movie from 2004 that no one else cares about besides you and I.
Pretty much, right?
Like, you're not getting me, man. You're not getting me. I feel like they do this with a lot of these little oddballs that they know that a few people might.
Yeah, I think you're right. And speaking of...
no one watches anymore. Just put $10 on it for the few that fucking...
Exactly. We need to make our money.
Yeah, exactly.
Here's my thing. What you just said. The only two people... Besides that, the only two people who care about this. I own this movie on DVD, Blu-ray...
I do too.
Digitally, and UMD for the PSP.
UMD? You have it... You have this on PSP?
Yes.
That's awesome.
I should have brought the case in here to be like,
That's
look,
awesome.
Look at all these fucking... I'm a supporter.
I bet you that might be worth a little...
It might be
change in the future. Maybe.
I don't know. I've gone to like some of those secondhand whatever video game stores, and all the UMDs like
they don't give
movies,
a fuck about them.
They're like 50 cents.
All right. Personal question, video game question.
Sure.
We'll go back to it. Best handheld.
Like
handheld gaming system. All time.
Is this a personal
Switch,
like
game? It could be sentimental. I don't care. It doesn't have to be specs. Put a grouping of all of it. You want me to give you mine? I already know mine.
It's Steam Deck right now.
Yours is Steam Deck right now,
because I can play whatever I want.
I think Steam Deck, PS Vita still holds a little bit more nostalgia for me.
I think PS
but
Vita
Steam
is
Deck by far the best one I've ever fucking.
Yeah. So let's look at classic.
I knew this was going to happen. That's why I asked you.
Sure, you can't do the old. Well, it can do whatever you want. So it's kind of out of the question of is it the best handheld? Obviously, yes, because it can play all the handhelds.
Yeah.
And console games, right?
Yeah.
And AAA, yeah.
Because Vita's doing it too. People are breaking Vitas.
And that's what I was going to bring up. So
they're
PS
holding
Vita
up.
Is more powerful than people even realize, and it shipped with an OLED screen in 2008?
Way back when.
Goddamn, boy. Like,
that's good
amazing.
Shit.
Yeah, it's good shit, pal.
That's good shit.
I think, though, when PSP was first announced, I remember being, and if anybody ever realizes, and you're here with me too,
sure,
Sony fanboy.
I'm a fanboy too. I delve a little bit out the gates, a little bit further out of the gates than you do at times, but you are 100%.
I'm locked into the Sony ecosystem.
But I'm not an Xbox guy. I went through the 360. I got the fucking red ring twice, and there's no ointment that fixes the red ring.
Look, and I got the YLOD, the yellow light of death as well on one of my PS3s, and you know what I did? I popped that fucking board into the oven and cooked that bitch for 2 hours, put it back in, and now it works.
Magical.
Just, you
Magical.
learn stuff, how to fix things here on the decision wheel.
Yeah, don't cook your shit, but...
It's got to be like 200 degrees for like 2 hours or something.
Take the plastic off, right?
Fuck the plastic.
just burn it all.
Basically, it was inferior solder that they put on the shipping units of the PS3. So if you got a 60 gig, the launch edition PS3,
the big boy one,
the fat boy,
all compatible.
Not the lower end model, because remember they came out with two models. One that had backwards compatibility with PS2, and then one that just was whatever.
Had the backwards. I wish I still had the backwards compatible.
So
I
have two of those.
I blew mine up.
Right, I blew up one. So the one that's Y-loaded is still like I don't want to turn it on because it's like I know it's gonna blow up because
eventually.
I did that. Right. So it's just sitting and it's
Steve's
good.
trying to keep that box price.
Yeah, pretty much. And then I bought another one because I wanted to have the same thing but be able to use it, which I still use
Dude,
today.
what a system.
Oh,
PS3 was a system. Like that was the.
They had that Spider-Man 2 font on
Yeah.
it and shit. Loved
I
it.
think the technology jump from like the bits to PS2 and like even further in than 64, even like Dreamcast and stuff. That was a huge jump. But 3, when you got to PS3 and stuff like that, that's when it was like hyper realistic for
dude,
certain things.
I
You're
remember
like, oh,
the launch games for that. I was like, oh my god, this is amazing.
It's
this
not
is
getting
next
better than
gen.
this. You know, my first game, Final Fantasy X. I know you're not a Final Fantasy cat, but that game came out, and the way it looked
You're like,
was fucking far beyond everything I had seen at that point. Like, Jesus Christ.
it's funny. You go back and you look at those
Now it
games,
looks like shit.
and you're like, everybody just looks like one solid color. Like, I don't understand.
Yeah.
I mean, there's no gruff to their face. It's just
Now we got Red Dead in VR.
we do.
No, but like Red Dead and VR.
Oh, Red Dead. Oh yeah.
You're in there.
I'm
I
playing
use
Resident
Skyrim.
Evil 4 in VR right now on PS2 or PS5 VR.
I don't know if I can do those games.
Oh, dude, you should try it. So the PS2
Well, you're the
VR.
one trying to get me to do Outlast. You were like, we should do Outlast VR, and I was like, are you gonna do it? You're like, no.
No.
I was like, oh yeah, I'm not doing it.
So
either.
I'm about I don't know, probably like 3 hours into Resident Evil 4 on PSVR 2. I keep saying PS2 VR, but it's PS.
So you made your way out of the village in the beginning?
Yeah. Dude,
Chainsaw Man?
dude, doing that in VR is fucking wild.
Climbing out on the roof?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So they do to give you comfort, and because it's a game based on a real game, not a VR. It's a VR port, right? So if you're doing like jumping down stuff or jumping through windows, it gives you the view of him doing it.
Oh,
so
first?
you're not doing it.
Like third person?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then all the cinematics
just-
are the same, and you're just watching a cinematic screen, which is awesome.
Someone needs to build a full-fledged emulation, like a warehouse emulation of a video game, and then have someone throw the shit on and just have them live it out.
That'd be tight.
How fucking cool
That'd
that
be
be. You can make so much money.
Oh yeah. But what I wanted to say
Anyway,
about
sorry.
PSVR 2 is it's less sickness-inducing.
Jarring?
Yeah, the way that the lenses are now, I feel like you'd be fine with it.
Yeah, I got a little woozy. A little woozy on the first one.
Get a little woozy here. Yeah, and I get it. I mean, it's called VR legs for a reason. You need to have them, and some people either can't get them, or you just have to get over it and just push yourself through it, and then your brain goes, oh, yeah, idiot.
What? They got VR skin flicks.
Oh, yeah.
Are they games? Or
I'm
is it
jump
just
share- okay, no,
full
actually,
emulation?
So I saw something like maybe like 6 months ago
curious
that
of
was this
structure.
like, it's not a game, but it was like this like space port thing where you can just like
Some
do
Battlestar Galactica shit.
kind of, but you could just do stuff to like 3D models
Oh, gee. Okay.
in VR.
I don't know if I can do it.
So think about how
I for the sake
deep
of
you can
science,
go
I
with that.
test it. But
I have not tested that one. I have not seen. I've never played a VR XXX game.
is that what they call it?
I guess
Triple X?
I've watched it. I don't like it.
I don't
It's-
think I can. I don't
It's
think I can do it either.
too.
It's
Like it's
you
not-
accidentally
what's
load
happening?
into the
Right.
wrong one, and a big dong comes flying at you. Like, oh shit!
I
You're
watched a gay
swatting.
porno once. The women never came. No, it's I don't. It's too jarring. I don't know. Like I'm paying more attention to what I'm not supposed to be paying attention to. I'm like, man, I can see into
Oh,
their
look, that
mouths,
fucking
and I
has
can see like,
fucking pimple on his balls.
and it's not as
Oh,
clear
God.
as it should be too, right? Because it has to be so high resolution. Even though it's high resolution, it's just not super
Yeah.
clear. So you're just like, this sucks.
Dude, I remember when
Let's
I
go
was
back to
young.
flat screen.
I was telling you this last week, but it was like this day and age for me. I was PS2, PS3. This was one of my big call movies. Some Creed playing in the background. Some Weathered.
What here? What
This movie does bring me back.
This is a nostalgia flick for me as well.
100%.
Again, sitting there in fucking high school with my PSP, watching it on UMD with my headphones in, just one. Dude, did you do the trick where you had the headphone go up your sweater
Dude,
sleeve
you have no idea the
into
shit
here,
I
so
did.
you're just like, huh? Right? All the time.
Dude, I got so deep into it that I had a Pokemon cut. I also had the PS1 with a screen and the
Yeah,
battery.
yeah.
Remember that?
I still want that. That's the only thing I don't have. It's the PS1 Mini or the whatever they
with
did.
the extended battery
Yeah.
and the monitor that screws into the back, 2 little screws.
Yep.
But I had that, and I had a Game Boy Color. And what I would do is I had a huge Pittsburgh Steelers jacket that I got from Christmas from Grandma as a hand-me-down,
Nice.
right? And I would get in the jacket in class, and I'll sit there and fiddle with my arms, just floating around like this. It would be fucking spring. I'd be sweating my giggle bits off just playing video games in my jacket in class. So I finally got busted and it got taken away, which didn't go too well.
Son of a bitch.
Yep.
So right now you can buy a PS1 Slim for $120 with the screen on eBay.
What about a 1?
PS1.
Was it called a Slim?
You can call it a Slim. You can buy just the console for 24 parts only, 119 working. My dad has one that he won't give me. Ooh, here's one. No, that's for parts of repair. Never mind. I just want the travel screen. I'm never going to use it.
Good luck finding that one.
But fuck.
What? Is it expensive?
There's one here with the box.
Oh, shit.
And you know how I like everything with the box, $202. Working
that's
PS1.
A lot, but not as bad as I thought it was going to be because that's a rare bird.
And that thing looks legit brand new. Oh, man. I don't need it.
It looks like a gigantic hamburger. It's literally like 3 books on top of each other, that big.
I don't need it at all.
I remember playing Driver in my locker.
Yep. Amazing. And now look at us. We were saying earlier, you just pick this phone up here and you can have whatever you want on it.
Steam Deck, I have 2,600 games on there now.
Yeah. It's ridiculous.
It's crazy, dude.
And you're never going to play close to the what's on there.
But I do love having them.
Exactly.
And then one day just sitting in the car going, let's look through this and pick a weird title and go, this sucks.
Right. You play it for 30 seconds. Hey, let's pop on Home Alone from the NES.
Yeah.
We're not Home Alone. This is terrible. I tried to play Wayne's World for the NES. What the fuck is that game?
Any movie ones are almost all the Michael Jackson one.
Oh.
You like that going to a mansion and you have to
Moonwalker or whatever.
Yeah. It's terrible. I did Pitfall. Pitfall was really good.
Pitfall's good. Yeah, I'll say really that holds up pretty good. So back to your original question of what we did here. PSP, the original PSP, I think is my favorite console of all time.
Nostalgia,
handheld console, just because what it meant for where we were in gaming at that time. Obviously, Nintendo killed the space with Game Boys and all that shit, the DS and whatever. But that was like, we're going to get console-quality games with a thumbstick. Yeah. It's going to be amazing.
Weird, wild thumbsticks, too, right? There's got to be a name for those thumbsticks.
It was like the first one was just like a slide. It wasn't even...
Yeah, it just wiggled around.
Yeah, it was weird. And only one, for whatever reason. But you know what? I love the fuck out of that system. I remember I bought the launch system. It came with everything. And then I remember it came with a 32-megabyte memory card. And I was
memory cards. Fucking memory cards, dude.
And
do you still have all your PS1?
Yeah, I got everything.
Yeah, I know you. I don't know why I ask.
They're plugged in upstairs to the fucking controllers. You haven't seen it? Yeah. Anyways,
they're still there.
I've said this story a couple times on this podcast before, but I'm going to say it again because it bears repeating because now we're talking about what we're talking about.
PSO thumbstick.
Yeah, weird.
Never heard of it.
So when the 1 gigabyte card came out.
Yeah, Jesus Christ.
For the PSP.
Look where we are now.
Right. Well, I remember going, I need it because I need all that space. I went to GameStop, and I remember going there and paying $129.99 for not a mini SD card, a regular SD card for regular size.
Yeah.
$130 for 1 gigabyte.
Dude, the nanotechnology, quantum technology.
Nanobytes.
Dude, take it. Look, I don't know what I'm talking about, but I'm going to talk about it.
I don't know but I'm going to.
Imagine having technology, taking pictures of said technology, shrinking it, and then remaking it smaller.
That's pretty much what it is.
It's amazing.
Quantized.
Yeah, I had a 64 gigabyte stick when they first came out that sat on my keychain.
Yeah,
and that was like $100 and something too, and that was probably 15 years ago.
I want to see how much a 1 gigabyte SD card goes for.
I bet you they don't even have them anymore. They probably don't even sell them.
They do. $8.99.
That's a lot.
Probably because no one needs it.
You're paying for the plastic.
I can get a 2-pack for $12.99.
Oh damn! Double the value.
A micro SD card, 1 gigabyte, $5.99.
It is. It's the plastic. You're fucking.
It's exactly what you're doing. 100%. 1 terabyte though. Micro SD card, $169.
That's top tier now, though, right now. So 1 terabyte's where it's at.
So think about this.
Do not buy the 2 terabyte on Amazon. It's a fluke.
No,
it's a ruse.
It's a ruse, as they say. It's a piece of shit.
Don't do it.
Anyways, back to The Punisher. What we're here to always talk about and get off the good rails. Where to watch. Like we talked about, you got to pay $10 if you want to watch
Yeah,
it
what the fuck?
on Amazon or Fandango at home.
Yeah, it's rent. Rent on Amazon, $10.
Yeah,
No,
stupid.
there's no way.
Stupid.
I'll reenact it in my front yard. and
Exactly.
We'll be good to go, and then I'll watch myself.
It's so fun. I killed your son. Both of them.
Both of them.
It's so cold too.
The grenade. I wish you saved like snippets of these movies that you found funny because we find it. But Steve showed me for the first time, and I never thought about it. The dude finds the grenade and the wine cooling thing, and he goes, "Oh,
oh, and then badoosh." Such an ingenious thing to do, though, right?
What is the Metal Gear Solid one? What the fuck is the Metal Gear Solid 2? Sons of Liberty. What is that when he sees the grenade? He throws the grenade.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, I know you know what I'm talking about. God damn it!
A dud.
It doesn't go off. Oh, dud.
The way he says it too, you're right. A dud.
Oh, dud.
It's so good. Is that the one they call Fortune?
Yeah, I also had an epiphany today that Solid Snake is a hard penis.
100%.
Never. It didn't click.
Hideo Kojima is a sexual pervert.
Yeah, 100%.
But God damn it, I'm here for it.
Dude, I keep going back to video games. Let me try to stay on track here.
We should probably just start a video game fucking podcast on the side.
We do Metal Gear review right out the gate.
I just had a great idea. I have a great background for any video game podcast because look at those boxes and all that shit I got over there.
Yeah, we also paid for a...
You're right. We made some cool shit.
Yeah.
We paid a lot for that, didn't we?
Maybe we'll see about this.
The Screen Bros is still on YouTube.
Check
Just
us out.
keep going.
But it's a movie thing. We should have done video games.
Yeah, we're idiots.
God damn
Well,
it.
we did say covering all your screens. So it could have been anything.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Wally's got the Punisher 45.
I am nervous. This is a fucking airsoft gun.
It is an airsoft gun that is modeled after this movie, which
Yes.
I bought because I love this movie. It's got the repeater on the end.
This probably weighs like 7 pounds.
Yeah, it's all metal.
It's hefty.
Your 1911
6
Colts, you've done something to them.
Your gun's digging into my hip.
The best part about that scene is if you look at the desk, there's a banana and 2 apples.
It's good. It's good writing. Well, no. Who does that? Who does the stage stuff? Stagehand?
Whoever, yeah.
You think it was done on purpose? You
Who's
think the director was
who's
like,
the
hey,
key grip on this movie?
who's got a key grip?
I want you to punch him in his fucking face. I want to see if there's a quote here of what he said.
Which one?
A
dud.
A dud.
A dud.
No, your 1911 Colts. You've done something to it. It's got to be here.
I'm such a big fan of that fucking movie, and I also love hidden dick references. It's also the best.
You know what? Yes.
I am not mature when it comes to anything like that whatsoever, and I know you're not either. I know we act like it when we need to,
Yeah.
but no, not at all. If there's a penis or a fart involved,
It's the best.
I'm laughing afterwards.
I'm here. I want to find some kind of list or either a video of all like hidden dick or dick jokes or fart jokes in movies and just watch them all.
What was that? What's the one that has boobies and like shots, and it's a website. It's on that movie. It's like
Mr. Skin,
so Mr. Skin. So our version of Mr. Skin,
but just dick jokes.
but yeah,
That would be funny.
analogies, dick analogies.
I like it.
What would it be called?
Mr. Dick.
What?
I don't know.
Mr. Dick.
Dick shots. Wait.
I don't know.
I don't know if that would be a good one.
Speaking of, our guy was naked this whole movie.
From the top up, yes.
Yeah, he was.
just-
There's no ding dang.
Them titties were out.
You did see him in his panties one time. That's about it. He's like, hey, can someone give me my clothes? Can someone give me my pants? But besides that, his shirt was off the whole. Dude, if I look like it,
I mean, my shirt would be off too.
it's like 0.1% body fat.
Yeah.
I'm
you
like,
can't sustain that.
no. I would be so cranky all the time.
Yeah.
Someone's like, you can't have Chipotle. I'd be like, ah!
Fuck you, I can't.
My
I want
ass.
if I want to keep these abs, I can. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Anyway, so The Punisher was written by Michael France and Jonathan Hensley.
Hensley?
Hensleigh. Hensley?
Come
maybe
to
Hensley?
the decision reel to watch Wally and Steve try to pronounce
Names.
people's
It's
names.
bad. And if you knew my last name, it's a bad name too. How do I pronounce it?
Hensley.
Hensley.
Hensla.
Something. He also directed the movie as well.
Okay, good for
Pulling
him.
Double duty here. We starring Thomas Jane is Frank Castle. John Travolta is Howard Saint. I love how he's like, Howard Saint at the end, just yelling at him. We also got Roy Schneider as Frank Castle Sr. The Roy Schneider from Jaws.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, don't even put that together. Will Patton is Quentin Glass. Laura Herring is Livia Saint. Ben Foster is Spacker Dave.
Who's Spacker Dave?
The guy with all the
Spacker?
Spacker. He's got all the spaggers and all the piercings.
Oh, Spacker. That's a nickname that you pick up on
Spacker
a construction
Dave.
website.
You're right,
Or
yep.
a construction site.
What's he good at? Spackling, so we call him Spacker Dave.
We got Drywall David over here. we got Carpenter Carl. We got Spacker Spade.
We got Penis Pete. Why do you call him Penis? He just spackles with his penis.
Just make sure you're not bent over in front of him.
Eddie Jemison as Mickey.
Oh, Mickey.
Samantha Mathis as Marie Castle. James Carpinello as Bobby Saint.
He's
and
Italian.
John Saint.
He's
because he plays both the twins. Kevin Nash is the Russian. Big.
Do you think you can take him?
Sexy. No.
That's
John,
a fucking dude.
John Panette as Bumpo. And Rebecca Romaine is Joan.
What a good name.
Rebecca Romaine.
No, Bumpo.
Oh, Bumpo, yeah. I'm pretty sure you could figure out which one Bumpo is.
That's a clown.
Yeah.
Bumpo the clown.
Bumpo yeah.
That's 100% a clown.
That's a terrible nickname.
What a weird and fun, eclectic. There's people in here you don't expect to be in here. It's like B-roll people.
Well, think about the whole, you don't need him in the hotel, or the wherever those three people are living in this decrepit, rundown building.
The projects or something like that.
like, you don't
It's not
need
even
all
that.
that.
It's like a fucking warehouse.
Right. And they're just living there.
Or something, yeah.
But again, you don't need any of that. But it also gives him
humanity.
Yeah, I was going to say another word, but that works even better.
Well,
so
it's a conflict, right? He's trying to hold on to the last bit of himself and he finds it through these people.
He does, yeah. And then he's going to kill himself at the end, and then he doesn't.
Yeah.
She's giving him whatever. And I'm so glad. And I remember the first time I watched this when they were like, Rebecca Romaine and him was like leaning in to try and kiss each other. I was like, come the fuck on. His son and fucking wife got run over, and he's gonna be like, fuck him.
No, it's good that there's always an interest, even in like the TV shows, that there is a girl interested, but you can tell he's just not about it.
No,
I'm
here to
not left
fucking kill people.
Only reason I'm still on this earth is for punishment.
The punishment.
I'm here to punish.
I'm here to just kill motherfuckers.
I'm here to punish all of you.
Frank Castle is dead.
Yeah, I know what you're thinking.
This dick
you're
don't
about
work.
to be punished.
Did you watched obviously the Netflix show?
Yeah, all of them,
and it was great.
Yeah.
I like John Bernthal as the Punisher. Yeah. I think he does a good job. A completely different style.
He does a great unhinged. Because the majority of the time he felt very unhinged in all of those. Like he was on the brink of just fucking almost insanity. This Punisher, he seems collected. He just seems beaten.
He's cold, collected, calculated, but also, like you said, he's over everything and everybody. Like the whole thing where, he goes up to the guys like, hey, I've been dead for 6 months.
Yeah.
How come no one's fucking arrested?
Yeah.
My entire family is wiped off the map.
I've been taking cops out.
That's what I'm saying.
And he does, but
right.
And look, I love John Fentanyl or whatever.
John Fentanyl.
I love his version.
Yeah,
but he's over the top crazy in a cool way. I love the violence, but they made a meme out of him. Remember, and it was like he's in the room. He's like, ah!
Yeah. You're right.
He's
still
wild,
good.
Man.
It was still good. I did like it. I was
What's
mad.
the body count in that? While you're going,
the show of that, the whole show.
Yeah.
Gotta be a lot.
Yeah. I'm gonna look this shit up.
Probably
right
like 60 an episode.
Which Punisher has the highest body?
You've seen the 1989 Punisher, right, with Dolph Lundgren?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
The original, which is terrible.
Yeah,
but
it's fucking garbage. I do like the one thing I like about that is the it's like dark and red.
Yeah.
The whole movie is very dark and red, which is very Punisher-esque for me. What I hope to make.
Oh no.
I'm gonna get comic booky on you for a sec. There was an episode. I think it was actually a Warhammer.
Warhammer. Yeah.
War Machine. Sorry, War Machine.
War Machine.
Yeah. So Iron Man. Right. So War Machine. Punisher ends up taking his fucking costume, taking the suit, and just going on a fucking rampage. Yep. I can't remember which one it was, but I was like, imagine that.
That happens in the '94 Spider-Man series.
Oh, does it?
The reason,
Imagine that shit. That
All right.
would be fucking amazing.
I'm gonna say this right now. The reason why I think the '94 Spider-Man series is the greatest cartoon superhero whatever story of all time, it has every Marvel character in it. Literally, Iron Man's in it. Fucking the X-Men. There's a crossover with the X-Men and shit. Like all the different at the end. There's like they do the.
They were hip before hip was hip.
That's what I'm saying.
They were doing it before everybody.
But they had like the Punisher episodes. They had Morbius was in there. They had the
Spider-Man
crossover, like I said, with the X-Men. Then they
birthed
had
a lot of these guys too, right?
yeah. Craven the Hunter, all this shit. But what I'm saying is they also did the multiverse at the end of that show where they had all these different fucking Spider-Men from all these different universes come together and fucking do shit. Who did it first?
I guess it did, right? It was a good show. I remember watching
Great show. I still watch it.
All right, here we go. Here's some knowledge for the TV show. You want to say guess? Your guesses? Here? Okay.
195.
Okay, so we're going to go through all the numbers here.
Shit.
Because, what was it, 3 seasons?
Yes.
But
there's also, he's in another show.
TV show.
For one season.
Daredevil?
Yeah, he's in a season of Daredevil.
Okay, so has 137 deaths before the series. 89 in season 1 and 126 in season 2.
God damn, he's murdering people. Well, I mean, so the end of either the first season or second season, when they go to the merry-go-round or whatever, and they just blow everybody away, there was a lot of death there.
All of them together, holy shit. He is in the top 10 anti-hero list. Fans love him for that. It's all gruesome with bloody wars, but he always comes out on top with a kill count of around 48,000.
God damn, he just
so
took out...
these are all of them.
He took out
all encompassing.
A small fucking city.
Yeah. Like our county, maybe.
Off
our
the
county's
map.
probably more than that, actually, now I think about it. But
7 district. He killed 7 districts.
Imagine having those numbers under your belt. Give this guy an award. They were all bad guys, too. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, no. The safety was
I wish I would have not here.
Wally being gun safety, he put the safety on a gun that hasn't been loaded in like 17 years.
Steve just flings it around the air. Thank God this is airsoft.
Yeah,
you shoot your eye out, kid.
Hey, even with an airsoft gun that hasn't been loaded in a while, you never point it at something unless you want to pull the trigger.
Yeah, I only know the sound it makes when it takes a man's life.
4-leaf tayback. God damn it.
Still have to do that movie.
Again, yes. Well, you weren't here, so that was the second episode we ever did. But we're going to do, I think we're going to get back to the re-reviews or whatever we want to call it about it, and it's going to be good. It's going to be good. Anyways, runtime, Punisher, 123 minutes. But what we watched the director's cut, which is even longer. So
it has an extra 30-something minutes in it.
I don't know if it's a 30,
but
it's up there.
The runtime on your Plex says 2 minutes
14
and 9.
or 2:09. Okay.
I think 2:09.
Sure. What's 123? Fucking 90. Yeah, you're right. That's more.
Yeah.
So.
Go ahead.
The director's cut adds in his, I don't know if it was his partner. It had to be his partner because there was a lot of stuff they were doing.
His friend, at the least.
His cop friend who is...
Because he throws him the party, the fucking...
Yep, the African-American guy. And there's a big stuff because he's the guy who shoots him in the beginning of the movie. Shoots him fake, right? And then they go and they say, hey, get out of here, do your thing, whatever. Well, at that point, if you notice, he gives him that watch, right?
Yeah.
Well, in a deleted scene, or the directors, if you watch it, they come back together and they start talking, and he, like, rolls over his arm, and you see Frank Castle has the watch still, but he doesn't have his watch. Yeah. Then you see, hey, he's driving a Mustang, not a Porsche. And he's like, what happened to the Porsche? He's like, oh, got to buy American-made now. I don't like American-made cars or whatever. And then he goes to the house and his boat's not there and all this stuff. And obviously, it gets set up in the beginning that he's a gambling man, and he's the one that rolls over on Frank Castle and tells John Travolta or Howard Saint, this is the guy that
This is where his family's at, too. This is where they're going to be. This is his witness protection program.
Right. And then they go to the wife, and she goes, kill them all.
So whose fault is it really? So we were playing the blame game earlier. So whose fault is it really that his family died?
His friend.
Right?
100% his friend.
That's how, you know what I'm saying?
He could have just said anybody.
It always starts at the source for me, too. I know there's a lot of arguments for when something bad goes wrong. Where does the source happen?
Yeah.
If that guy would have kept his mouth shut, we don't have the coolest guy ever, but...
Butterfly effect, right? Hey,
yeah.
Your whole family has to be wiped off the map, but corruption's going to go away.
Take him. Get him out of here.
Right.
Get him out of here.
And your dad's going to go out like a boss.
Yeah, like a savage.
I take it.
Dude.
If I
we
was
can
70
all only hope that our dads would do that good of a job.
Oh, I know, right?
Yeah.
Shotgun to the back, but still like,
Yeah.
and then
Yeah.
just dies.
Yeah,
Amazing.
my dad's running off into the middle of the sunset.
Fuck you, son.
I'm outta here.
Right, whatever.
You know?
Release date, April 16th, 2004. April.
Sure.
Kind of a weird time for
2004
this. 2004
sounds
right?
just right, too.
Yeah, because when did Blade come out?
Probably
first-
a little, just right before that.
I think Blade was 90s, right? The first Blade was 90s.
I'm thinking beginning high school, right? So that's what I'm thinking, that era, beginning mid-high school. Punisher pops out. You and I are fucking watching some crazy cool action movies at that time.
Blade, the first Blade was 98. Blade 2, I think, is the one that I'm thinking of. Blade 2, yeah, 2002.
I guess that was around The Matrix, around the time The Matrix was doing
Goddamn
its thing, right?
Matrix. What a movie.
Like first Harry Potter. I'm
Yeah.
trying to think of my first DVDs that I had. I remember Blade,
Do you-
Matrix, first Harry Potter,
Do you remember the first DVD you bought?
Lost in Space.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's a
it's
movie
weird
people
one.
don't think about, and it's actually really good.
Super good. Super good.
My first DVD I ever bought, Gladiator.
Oh, what a movie.
I know. Maximus
That's
Decimus
a movie.
Meridius.
That's a movie among movies. That's like the movie.
You know what my second,
One of them. What is it?
second DVD was? Bought the next day because it was like, man, DVDs are awesome.
Jurassic Park?
Saving Private Ryan.
Damn, you were going dramatic. You bought these as a kid?
Yeah,
God damn.
I know. Look at me. Maybe that's why I
so
got.
serious all the time?
Maybe that's why I'm not serious anymore.
Why so serious?
I don't know. You know, a funny story. The first time I
That's
watched,
a dark set of movies,
I know.
dude.
the first time I watched
You
Saving
want to talk
Private
about
Ryan,
that? You want to use?
I'm about to.
Okay.
the first time I watched Saving Private Ryan, I threw up.
From how fucking serious it was?
I don't. So it was storming out, and again, I'm a kid, right? Like this is 98, 97,
Maybe it was the guerrilla
whatever.
filming or something?
No, we watched it. So do you remember where my dad used to work?
Yeah.
The
yeah,
Placid
I'm not gonna
Harbor,
say it out
whatever.
loud,
It
but
doesn't
yeah.
matter. There was like a movie theater there, or there was a not a movie theater, but like a
showing room of sorts.
a complex in which people would congregate, and then they had a projector.
Watch shit.
Yeah,
Sure.
A theater, I guess, yeah, or whatever. But it wasn't big. It could I think it could house like maybe 50, 60 people,
I got you.
whatever.
I got you.
So we watched it there, and I remember it was storming out, and it's right on the water.
It's a creepy place too.
And and we were sleeping there, and I remember like when we were done, I walked back to where we were, and I went, "Ugh."
And just yacked.
But I wasn't sick, and I wasn't sick after. It was literally just,
It sounds like Steve got his fucking childhood dose of life and just said nope.
and I think
What?
that was all of my feelings coming out of me, and they're gone now.
There's that was part of your soul.
Yeah, just I'm good now. I can watch anything.
Straight Ghostbusters, like fucking
I will say this: there's only one part in that movie that still gets to me,
of Saving Private Ryan
Yes.
or Saving Private Ryan. Which
and
part?
it is when the medic is dying, when he's asking for his mom.
Oh yeah, it's
That
good acting,
scene,
dude.
I have to fast forward it every time. I'm like, nope, can't do it.
The
Even when the guy gets stabbed at the end, he's like, don't do it, don't kill me, whatever.
Yeah. Oh, I was about to say that was mine.
That's fucked up too. But I'm like, nah, this is fine compared to that scene, dude. When he's just like asking for his mom and shit. And,
Yeah. That is so real. That ending scene, gets stabbed and then walks right past the other guy.
So there's some confusion or some not confusion, some people saying one thing and another. Some people say he didn't see Upham as a threat, so he just said fuck him. Other people say, look at him. He's like, he didn't want to kill that guy, but it's war,
Yeah.
and he's
yeah,
shooken, and he just walks away
Like,
because he doesn't want to kill somebody
why,
else.
Why he just sat around and did nothing.
Right.
Yeah.
But Upham, the cool thing is, let's be real, at the end of the movie, he gets he shoots that guy,
Yeah.
and they got their hands up, and he's just, Padoosh!
Yep.
Amazing film.
Yep.
Amazing film. Anyways,
God damn it.
box office that week, top 10, April 16th, 2004.
2004.
Number 10, starting off with the opposite of Saving Private Ryan, The Passion of the Christ.
I wasn't very passionate about that one for some reason.
Jim Caviezel is...
all the hype
It was terrible.
surrounding that.
Terrible movie.
Look, I don't know. I didn't
Family-
watch it.
was it
I'm not
Family
here to
Guy?
be blasphemous or anything like that, but that's just not my cup of tea.
Was it Family Guy or South Park where they did
Probably Family Guy.
the Passion of the Christ 2?
Probably Family Guy.
I think it was, yeah. It
But
was
I don't
Jim
know.
Caviezel. How the hell do you say his name? Jim Caviezel? As Jesus. Number 9, The Alamo.
Been to Texas.
I don't remember it.
Been to the Alamo. Wasn't involved in it, the original one.
Sure, I'm assuming.
But I heard it was fucking horrible. So Alamo.
Number 8.
Okay.
Oh, sorry. You
Yeah,
want?
go ahead. I don't want to talk about it anymore. What is this, a podcast?
I don't know. Ella Enchanted.
No fucking clue. I'm sure Tara would know if she was here.
I think that's the one with.
I hope Tara
Drew
listens to
Barrymore?
this and she's like,
She don't listen to this shit.
I know she does. 100% she does. Tara, if you listen to this, tell me after you listen to it and then tell me that you do know what this is.
Yeah,
because I love being right, and you know I am.
We know what you do for work. Listen to our
listen
podcast.
to our podcast.
Right. Number 7, Walking Tall.
Oh,
With
the rock, Dwayne The Rock Johnson. I
Where he's
love
got-
that. So the
it's-
2x4
The
one.
2x4, yeah. You just,
Yeah.
off somebody's head. Number 6,
I wonder if it's cedar. That's got to be a heavier wood than that.
Western
He's not using a pine wood.
Red Elm. I don't know.
He probably says in the movie.
Probably does. It's 2x4 buy from Lowe's, bro.
Yeah.
Hey, in 2004, that 2x4 would be a lot denser and
Giving
harder
people
than
the
it is
people's
today.
2x4.
Doosh. Just imagine getting hit in the head,
2x4.
full bore, with the 2x4.
Nah.
You're
Not coming back from that. If
Done.
you gave me a wind up, no, you're not. You're done. At the least, brain damage.
yeah.
At the least.
I got hit with a 2x4.
Please cut that. Let's fucking cut that in the fucking TikTok reel or whatever.
Are you okay? I'm fine. It's good. You smell something cooking?
It smells like pine. It smells like fucking.
It smells like sap.
Is that poplar?
Number 6, Scooby-Doo 2, Monsters Unleashed.
Oh. I like the Scooby-Doo movies.
Dude, those movies have a lot of innuendos and adult themes.
They also put a whole generation
Velma.
on Velma. Yeah,
Mhm.
exactly.
It's the same chick that played in Grandma's Boy. The same chick that's in Avengers as Hawkeye's wife.
Yeah.
And he gets super mad and goes on a vendetta killing everybody because of it. I get it, bro. If my wife was her and she disappeared too, everybody's going to be dead.
I know, right? Where did that come from? Did anyone see that one coming?
Nope.
I didn't.
Whatever.
I'm not mad at it.
Awesome.
Not
and
mad
then
at it.
and then it's like, hey, get back in the Avengers and use your fucking your arrows. No, I want to see him slicing bitches up with that
It's
samurai
way
sword.
better. See, this is the problem. We all realized how much we loved the dark and brooding superheroes, and now that's all we got.
And that's why I like the Punisher.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
Number 5, movie I've never heard of in my life, Home on the Range.
I believe this is a cartoon.
I'm going to find out right now. Home on the Range. Ah, you're fucking right, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did I get one?
Yeah, it's the one with the Disney cows. Yep, you
Yeah.
son of a bitch.
Goddamn.
Yeah.
Look, Terry ain't here. I got to pick up the fucking slack, dog.
Here's a movie you'll know. Number 4, Hellboy.
Oh, dude.
I didn't know it was that old. But
This
guess
is-
what else I have on UMD?
Hellboy?
Yeah.
This has the same vibe, like the same era vibe as Punisher kind of does.
It
The
feels
same feeling or the same mystic
the same
kind of properties around it.
like the way the film looks.
Yeah, that too. Yeah,
Like
just,
the film grade, like the,
Sure.
the,
Oh,
the
yeah,
like
yeah.
the tinge or whatever.
Yep.
And you know what? I feel like all those early 2000s movies had like a blue filter on it.
Could have been. I can see that. Definitely like Blade and shit like that.
Oh yeah.
And then some movies went yellow, some went blue. That's what it was.
Yeah. I'm okay. Just give me the straight stain. I just want real life filter.
Dude, Hellboy, the first one and the second one were great movies.
I agree. I want a third one. There's
But
the
not
one,
the one we got.
Yeah, well that wasn't a third one. It was
Yeah.
reboot with
What was the guy's name?
David Harbour.
The Sons of Anarchy guy? Was it
Ron Perlman.
Ron Perlman? That's the guy that did it. They
Yeah,
did
yeah.
it, right? Yeah.
Great.
Perfect.
The first movie is really
He
good.
looks like he'd have a big arm.
Yes.
One.
And horns. I don't know why.
I don't know why.
He grinds them down.
Cut horns.
It's fine. No, the evil dude in that movie is fucking evil. Like
Oh,
I
yeah,
believe
yeah.
it. And then that one dude that winds himself up,
Super cool.
amazing. He's just
Super
made
cool.
of sand.
Yeah. It's
Crazy.
awesome.
All right, top 3 that week. Then you got to guess them.
Yeah. You already have yours?
Punisher. Well, I don't do these because
All right,
how am I
yeah.
going to look it up and to know what's in the top 3?
Oh,
dude?
okay.
Yeah.
I thought you wrote. Did you already write it down? That's what I was wondering. But you
Oh, the
already
writ-
know to type them. You don't just copy and paste it.
I'd still see it if I copied
Okay.
it.
Yeah. Understood.
Yeah. But what I do, again, for anybody who doesn't believe me, I open this up for the new thing. I type in what I think the budget is, what I think the box office and the tomatometer is. I write all that out, then I do my notes.
Okay. Understood,
Anybody-
dog.
yeah. So The Punisher's in the top 3.
All right.
Johnson Family Vacation. I believe that is a Cedric the Entertainer movie.
Oh.
Cedric?
Is it one of those movies?
It's not a Medea movie. Close.
Cedric the Entertainer is hilarious.
Yeah, Cedric. Yeah, it's Cedric the Entertainer.
It's funny as
Vanessa
fuck.
Williams. Bow Wow's in it. Steve Harvey's in it.
Steve, this is a...
Solange
is one of those.
Knows.
It is.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
definitely
yeah.
one of those. And Kill Bill Volume 2.
Oh, Kill Bill. I'm going to go Kill Bill, Punisher, and then Cedric.
You are right.
Yeah.
Let's be real. Come on. It was Volume 2. People want to see
yeah.
Bill dying.
Dude, Kill Bill, those are fucking... Did you like them?
All right.
Have we talked about Kill Bill
We have
movies?
talked about it. We're going to talk about it again.
This is quick. We'll make it quick.
I'm an over-the-top violence man. But for some reason, when
can't
I
get into it.
watched Kill Bill 1 and 2, I didn't like it. Now, I haven't seen it probably since the 2000s.
Not even the fucking part where they're doing the samurai sword stuff and the...
That's what took
the
me up.
Oh, really?
Where, like, all the blood's just flying in the air.
I was going
and
to say,
all
there's
this
a
shit.
lot of blood and gore in that part.
I fucking love blood and gore. But I think it was, like, so much, I was like, come on. Come
Yeah.
on.
Okay.
You know, but I deserve a rewatch of those movies soon.
Sure,
So I
sure.
think...
I love Kill Bill 1 and 2. I think I like the first one more, but 2 is still very fucking good.
I think I might change my tune on them because I have grown since then, and I might be like,
Yeah. Just
all right.
all of his movies are parodies, man.
Wait, and I
Every
get that.
last
I
one of
get
them
it,
are.
yeah.
Maybe
So,
minus his first one, but yeah.
so I'll probably change my tune to it. But
Yeah.
I'm not there yet. I haven't watched it, so
All right.
we'll get there.
Well, Wally's 1-0 right now, right? I
With-
won one. Do you say the one you lost first or the one you won first when you do your score?
score.
I'm 1 for 1.
Right, yeah, you got that.
All right, whatever,
Okay.
dog.
Budget time.
All right.
What do we think it costs to make The Punisher? John Travolta's in it.
$18 million. 18
million.
They also
I
flip 2
guess.
vehicles and blow up at least a few more.
You're
So
right.
there's a lot of other stuff.
We haven't talked about that GTO yet that he makes.
Oh, I know, right?
Awesome.
So good.
He called Jegs, too.
He flips it, though. It's gone.
Because
I
of
know
a fucking
what
kid.
y'all thinking.
Because a fucking kid was playing soccer in the goddamn
Yeah,
street.
what was that fucking kid doing, man? Would you have hit him? Yeah, you probably would have hit him. You're getting chased.
Just
Hard lesson. It's not even a hard lesson learned.
that kid's popping
he's
like
gone.
a balloon. Just. I'm getting chased by some dude who can sing beautifely. I don't know what's gonna
And-
happen
yeah,
next.
yeah.
That
He-
kid's gone. That kid could be in on
and
it.
only got a knife that
Right.
I'm bringing to this gunfight.
You
but-
saw his act. You bring a knife to a
but you
gunfight.
don't know it's fucking spring
Right.
loaded, dog.
I love how he's like he's holding it,
Hold on. Keep going.
and then he hits it, and the way it hits his neck, he goes, and then when he dies, he goes, and then fucking just dies.
All right, you ready? Round 2.
Round 2. Sounds like The Last of Us 2.
Got the magical fingers. I know what you're thinking. All your thoughts and fears.
There it is.
What is the next part?
In time, I don't know the words though.
No, dear, here. We don't know the words. All right, yeah.
Pass away.
What a
I wrote-
fucking good tune.
I wrote that for you.
I'm going to sing it at your funeral.
How badass is that?
Right?
If you're a hitman, and
Oh,
that's
dude.
what you do for every target.
Do you think he does? Do you think he kills everybody?
Oh, dude,
and
he
then,
comes in,
like,
sings to him, and goes, "I'm gonna sing it." At your
looks
funeral."
at the obituary and he's like, "Oh,
Yeah.
yep, guy's going. He's in the ground next Thursday. Fuck,
Gotta
I was supposed to
pencil
have
that
another
in.
hit."
Fuck, yep.
And he shows up and he's like,
And he sings
7 trees back,
Just singing.
and you hear, "I know what y'all thinking." Yeah, like, who the fuck is that guy?
Or he's the guy. He's like Will Ferrell in Old School, where he's doing the whole thing, and he's there. Maybe he works at the funeral home,
Maybe that's a side gig.
right? And he's
alias.
the whatever dude that's doing everything, and he's dust.
What was his
in the
name again?
wind.
It was
Harry
it was
Heck.
Harry Heck.
Yeah.
What a fucking great name.
Great.
God damn it.
I would go to a Harry Heck concert.
I would too. It'd be sad.
I don't
But
care.
would go.
He just sings all the songs of all the people he's killed. What a
Oh
fucking
my God. What an album. We need to start writing. I feel
dude,
inspired.
yeah, but also what a cool movie. It's a
Oh,
hitman.
shit.
paid to kill these people that he makes songs for each of them.
I'm so glad we put this out on the internet so we can get our paid dues when people steal our fucking ideas.
Right. Copyright. Boom. It's mine. Said it first.
There's probably already something out there like
you're
that.
right,
But
you're right. I guess for budget, $30 million.
Okay.
Actual budget, $33 million.
You're getting too good at it, buddy.
I should be good.
Yeah, you
I'm
should
not
be.
cheating.
I know you're not. I know you're not.
I should be good at this by now. There's some times where I'm like, it's 65 and it's $10 million. So.
Did you go that because Travolta and because of the explosions?
So, well, that's the thing. You got to think about the whole movie and how movies are made, right?
Sure.
Like, they didn't make one GTO.
No.
Right? It takes money to make a bunch of stunt cars and a bunch of hero cars, right?
Speaking of stuntmen,
Yeah.
what movie did we just go watch?
We went and saw The Fall Guy.
It was phenomenal.
I wish Josh was here because he went and saw it too this weekend.
It was so good, man. You think they flipped it one or two times, or you think they got it right the first time each time?
Every car flip?
Yeah, this one. You know,
Oh, in The Punisher?
Yeah.
The way it looks, I think there was a car for the jump scene over the bridge,
Sure.
and I think there was a car for the
Initial flip.
flip where he hits.
Okay, there's the mom and son flip, right? There's the bridge flip because the mom and son flip the vehicle.
Oh, but that's a different car.
I know, but I'm just going over the flips.
Oh, sorry.
Hey, do you think that took a few, or it's like?
I get what you're saying. Oh, yeah. Normally, you want to go on the first row.
You think they
right?
get like 3 cars just in case, or do you think they just
They
go?
do.
Oh, here, let's get this. We got another fucking hoopty in the back. Jump in that one. It's got a roll cage.
This fucking movie. Normally, with a production like this, if you're a good production, you're going to have a hero vehicle, meaning that car does not get touched.
I want a hero vehicle.
That car. That car is the main car that we film everything in. We do everything in. It looks the best. It performs the best. That's it.
All
they
the
also
camera
do
mounts
this.
and all that other shit.
Yeah, they also do it with props too. So this right here would be a hero prop
Watch
in
where you
this
point that
movie.
thing.
I'm pointing it this way. No one's there. My wife could be upstairs.
It's airsoft.
What I'm
I
saying
say
is
that every time.
a hero prop would be metal. It would be real. It would be what's there. Then there would be rubber props that would look exactly the same, but that's what he'd be using while he's running and in his holsters doing whatever. Then they have other props that could also shoot, but don't need to be the hero prop.
I think
so
it'd be
just
fun
like
to be
the
a
car,
prop guy too.
the prop master. It would be cool, but it would also be a harder job than you think it is.
You're
Yeah,
already
very
fucking into do. Well, you were into modeling, like CAD-esque stuff.
Yeah. I probably.
Yeah, fuck that.
Yeah, no. I don't need another thing in my life. Anyway, so for these cars, I think I read they made 5 of the GTOs.
Oh,
and then they
shit.
made 3 of the Hemi, the Cuda. I think it was a Cuda, right?
That's the green one,
car,
right?
yeah.
Yeah.
And then they made 2 of the trucks with the boat at the end, or at the beginning, because they got to flip it, right? And because it's not in the movie a lot, and you're not seeing it, it's not a hero car where he's in it, the characters, whatever. They probably had 2 of all those just in case when you go to flip something and, hey, we're here on the day to shoot this scene of this car flipping. If it doesn't go right, you need one right away.
Do you think there's an age restriction on being a stuntman? There can't be, right? Because there's elderly people.
So you ready for this fun fact that I didn't put down here?
Oh, okay. Go ahead. Hit me.
Everybody
I
in
do
the
this every
family,
week.
you do. Everybody in the family reunion scene are either stuntmen or stunt women, and the children are their children.
Dude, that's awesome.
Right?
That's
So
cool as
everybody
shit.
in that scene are made to do what they need to do. So any kid that was in that scene that was there to get fucked up,
Birthed into the fucking the world
this
of
is
stunts.
how you fall, motherfucker.
Yeah,
Right.
mom and dad are over there. Kids getting fucking lofted 30 feet in the air from an explosive.
I love
Oh, my baby.
I love how in the scene where they're talking about you've done something to your 1911 Colts or whatever, and then the one like, Mom? And she's like, and then everybody just starts getting blown away. It's so bad, but it's good.
We probably should spend a little bit of time talking about the acting in this and how
Terrible.
I was telling Steve earlier. There's two shining stars in this, and that's John Travolta's best friend. What is his name?
His name in real life or in the movie?
I don't know. Either
Will
or.
Patton is his name, and Quentin Glass.
He kind of plays the same guy in a lot of his movies. Now that I think about it, but
You're right. He was in Armageddon, was he not?
yeah, he's kind of soft spoken with his acting, but serious, kind of
Yeah.
crazy. But in this movie, phenomenal. He plays a sadist,
Sadist.
right?
Yeah.
Psychopath, just wants to hurt people, and he does such a fucking amazing job.
He does. He
Who's
really
the other
does.
person I said was really good at acting in this movie? Because
Travolta's terrible.
shit the bed.
Even Thomas Jane, well, he doesn't have much to do, right?
Yeah, Thomas Jane is kind of like I don't think he does too well in this either.
But he's not. He doesn't.
What about Bunko?
Like Bumpo.
Bumpo.
Well, Ben Foster, I think, does really good as the dude with all the piercings and everything.
That's
like,
who I thought.
he's
Oh, wait,
doing-
Bumpo's the fat guy.
Yeah, Bumpo's a fat
Oh,
guy.
never mind. I was thinking of Ben Foster.
Oh,
then.
no.
That's who I was thinking of.
Yeah, I think he does a really good job
Yeah.
because he's playing a weird dude if you look at his movies after this, that's not how he acts. You know what I mean?
No.
So,
Wait, which one? Foster?
yeah.
Yeah, 100%.
So,
He does a great crazy person.
yes, he does.
Over the edge, about to get pushed over the edge.
Yeah, sorry, I'm going through Will Patton's, what else he's
Is that
kind
the
of
guy?
been in. Yeah. He's in 24. I love 24.
The TV show?
Yeah.
You're a big fan of 24.
That's a show that, like, was huge.
How many times did he go through a day?
Well, there was, 8 seasons?
So it was 8 days?
8 days?
8 highly stressful days for one man.
You know what? It might have been more. It might have been like 12 seasons because then they did a special.
Did they ever
too.
just say, fuck it? I know this is called 24, but this is going to last a little bit longer. Or was it always a countdown?
I think there was the special they did that was 24 something where there was a subtitle and it wasn't actually 24
I feel
hours.
like I remember watching one season and it was literally a countdown, but
That's how they
would
do it every
show
time.
different scenes with different people, kind of
Right.
like,
Every time it comes back from
Yeah.
the commercial or goes to commercial, it would show the timer of where
Yeah.
it was. I don't fucking care. I love it. One movie we're not thinking of that he's in, Gone in fucking 60 Seconds.
oh, yeah, fucking. Yeah!
Yeah, goddamn.
Eleanor, the one that always got away. Today, sponsored by the Decision Reel and Steve's Johnson. Whoops! Hopefully I didn't. knock
My
that out of
Johnson?
the way. Ready? Watch.
Johnson
I gotta get
guitar.
it in this. I gotta get it in the scene.
The Johnson. See, it
Steve's
says Johnson.
Johnson.
Not
This
a
is
lot
his
of
guitar.
people know about Johnson guitars. Looks like a big Johnson. All my friends drive a low rider.
Anyways,
Yep. He's also in Entrapment. I didn't know that. Armageddon. The Postman. That was a big movie that a lot of people don't think about either.
Postman.
He's been in a lot. Good for him. But yeah, definitely Gone in 60 Seconds would have been kind of the bigger bitch we didn't even think about.
I love Gone in 66, but we don't get to go on
It's
a
great.
tangent if you don't want to.
Oh, we reviewed it. And it
Do
was
we have
me
a-
and Josh that was here.
We've done. Do we do Nicolas Cage month?
We should.
That'd be a good month.
We call it Cage May. May Cage.
May Cage.
May in the Cage.
May in the Cage.
Yeah, we fucked it up because it's now May and we're already
Yeah, we gotta wait till
April-
next year.
April showers bring Cage in the flowers. I don't
No,
know.
that's not. We'll figure something out.
June. Nicholas June Cage. No, Nicholas. The November to remember of the kid. No, it doesn't work. It only works with May now.
We
God damn
did
it.
Face Off, didn't we? Did we
No.
do Face Off? Oh
No.
god damn it! I got
Thomas
so many
Jane
movies.
is in Face Off.
Is he really?
Yeah, he's one of the guys in the prison.
My brain, I think, works funny,
My
man.
brain.
My brain.
Box office. What do we think this movie made?
I'm gonna go 50 million, 65 million.
65 million.
It's number 3.
I guessed 85 million.
Okay.
Opening weekend, it made $14 million. I
Oh, so you're probably closer to you then.
don't know. 14 is pretty big.
That's what I'm saying. It's probably closer to you. I feel like.
Overall, it made 54.7.
Oh, your boy. Your boy.
Not bad, but terrible.
Yeah.
When you
not
think
good.
about it.
That's not good.
57 at a budget of 33. I mean, it made money, but not a lot. Probably why we didn't see anything until 2012 with a little short that came out called Dirty Laundry.
This was where he did the promoting, right? Where he's like, I'm gonna make a little thing.
Yep.
It's kind of like what's his face did for Uncharted.
Yeah, Nathan Fillion.
Yeah.
I mean, Deadpool is a movie because Ryan Reynolds did the
100%.
same thing, right? Like, hey, I'm going to make
Sometimes
this.
it works, man.
When
You
people
never know.
like it, and people are like, yo, this is what I want. And then it, look,
Dude, if I was able to get young Nathan Fillion,
100%. Just do a fucking old Uncharted movie. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
They
He's
could have
so
done that,
good.
and fucking what's his face would have been his son.
Oh, dude, fuck, god damn it.
Fuck that movie. Marky
Yeah,
Mark.
yeah.
I ain't putting a mustache on.
Honestly, the movie was bad, but it wasn't bad.
That movie wasn't good, but it's not an Uncharted movie.
No.
Sorry, it wasn't bad, but it wasn't. Yeah,
Our National Treasure movies were Uncharted movies.
You're right. I love
You know
National
what I'm saying?
Treasure.
Anyways,
Tomatometer time. Rotten Tomato score out of 100%. What do you think critics and audience gave it?
I'm gonna say low, dude. I would say critics gave this fucking thing a 50 on the dot. Audience 55.
I guessed 45 critics, 68 audience.
Do you think
It
there's more
is-
of us flying around? More guys like you and I?
I think there's people
okay,
like,
okay.
for the Punisher. Come on. It's fucking
Okay.
tight. That scene that we just showed where he's cutting the glass, I like how it doesn't break the glass perfect. Every movie that you see somebody put the suction cups on and then make the circle, that pops out perfectly. And then it has that. Right, you know what I mean?
Do it again.
But this movie does it where he cuts it and it just breaks
That
the
was
whole
really
window.
good.
Thank you.
That was really good.
I should be a Foley artist. Anyways, critics gave this a 29%.
Oh, I knew it was going to be low.
Audience, 63.
Is this the biggest gap?
No.
What is the biggest gap?
I think there was one that was like in the single digits for critics and like 60s for audience.
That's pretty close to this.
Critics.
It's not there, but pretty goddamn close.
IMDb, 6.4.
Wow.
Just saying.
So real people's IMDb seems to be the real people pleaser.
Yeah, let's do the Metacritic on this. The Punisher.
Metacritic, I'm gonna go. Are we guessing it? You want me to guess it?
You can guess it. It's fine.
Metacritic, I'm gonna go fucking 40.
33.
33. Okay.
Now, Google users, 84% like this movie.
What's wrong? What's happening there? What is this?
I think most people who like it go and say, I like this.
I like
people
Marvel?
that hate it don't go and say
Oh.
anything. That's probably what I'm thinking.
Gotcha.
So-
Gotcha.
We did this thing, the other, or when did I do? I did it. Oh, we did another episode where I did the top user review on IMDb and the lowest user review on IMDb, and I read it. So let me see here. Show what we're gonna do.
Top
there any
user
tens?
review.
Yep. So
So the most voted, like upvoted kind
well,
of thing. is
the,
what
the
you're saying?
highest. Yeah.
Yeah.
So this is 10 out of 10. Punisher Too Dark. Velvet Revolver 2 said on January 4th,
Why does that make so much sense?
2005. Someone said this movie was too dark for the genre. He must not have ever read any of the source material. The Punisher may be one of the darkest comic book characters ever created. This film, and especially Thomas Jane, get that. This film is one of the better in the genre because it sticks to the source material better than most. Yes, I am a fanboy, but I am a fan of action movies as well. This movie took from some of the classics but made it its own. It's too bad that Spider-Man or Superman fans can't see past all superheroes must be good guys. The Punisher is a different type of hero, the kind you wish would never need, but also that you may want.
I'm a fan.
All right.
That's a good explanation. It's kind of how I feel on my soul. Like my brain and my heart are in two different places.
So on August 1st, 2007, Dark Knight 575 said, 1 out of 10.
Oh, God. Why do all these names make sense? These names even make sense.
On moviepoopshoot.com. Sorry. I'm not sure what fanboy in his right mind could like this movie. It's completely ridiculous. Nothing makes any sense. One of the worst movies ever written and made. Being a huge fan of The Punisher, I was completely appalled at how bad they made it. It's one of the only movies I ever walked out of, and I wasn't alone. Half the audience left with me, and being a fan of action films makes it even worse. This is a terrible action movie. What an embarrassment. Here's my thing. You're reviewing this August 1st, 2007. The movie came out 2004. So 3 years later, you put a review on here saying, yeah, we all walked out.
So you think this guy's full of shit?
If you walked out, how do you know it was bad?
And why did you care 3 years later?
That's what I'm saying. Also, he has 4 points here. Number one, they don't explain how an officer like Frank Castle could be found so easily by a criminal like Howard Saint so easily. It would have been a great way to show how powerful this guy is. Instead, we're just asked to believe he is. Okay.
So he's complaining about... Go ahead.
Point. The director's cut shows how he finds him.
Sure. Well,
This movie does not.
When did the director's cut release? Did it
On
release
DVD.
The DVD?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
which would have been
You
out in
shoulda known.
2007. So fuck this
You
guy. You're
fucking
wrong. Get out. Number two, why does Frank Castle have to retire from his job? A pension at his age wouldn't pay for anything. He'd still have to find another job. Motherfucker, he's retiring because he wants out of doing this so he can see his
thinking
family.
about his pension?
It's a movie.
So this guy's straight going continuity is what he's doing, and
Yeah.
he's an idiot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Number three,
And
which
I'm not saying this because I'm defending the movie. This guy's genuinely a fucking...
he
an
doesn't
ass.
see past the he's retiring. He's not retiring. Well, they say happy retirement.
He's getting out of it because it's fucking
yeah. He's not seeing his
wearing
family.
and tearing on his his
Right.
family life.
Number 3, which brings us to the next and most important question. Why deviate from the Punisher's actual origin from the comic book? Instead of killing his wife and child, we have to kill his whole family. A bunch of people we don't get to know or feel for at all. It takes away from the power and emotion of the actual act, and the senselessness of killing in the book is extremely powerful. I'm sorry, that makes it even more powerful by killing his whole family?
Yeah, he has nothing left. Yeah. It makes it more jarring for certain. I can't tell you either or because I didn't get both versions of it, but the version that I got, where his whole family fucking dies, it's pretty jarring.
Right. Number 4, his final point. When Frank's wife and kid are about to be run over and killed, how in the world does Frank even know where they are? We never see him watch them escape or anything. Just all of a sudden he takes off, which is the way it was filmed. Seems like it was far away since you have to drive, and he shows up too late.
Following a dust trail. I don't fucking know.
Who
cares?
There's people going after somebody.
All right, pause,
it's anybody.
I'm getting angry right now. You want to read the last of it?
Yeah, let me read the last of it.
I got a question.
Is the Punisher psychic or something? 5. Oh, he's got another one. 5. The way everyone thinks Frank Castle is dead is pretty absurd. Seriously. And then he's found by some other guy that actually has to say he's his friend, so we all know he is. Then months later, he looks like a hermit and decides to go after the people who killed his family. When do we get to see his pain, his suffering? I could go on and on here. There's just too much to list. This movie should be burned and destroyed for all time. The Punisher versus the Russian fight was pretty cool, though.
That's it. That's it. Well, at
So,
least
did you watch the movie?
Say something. Jesus Christ.
All right. TV and movie trivia time.
Quick. Well, hitting Steve. It's a duo today, so Steve's got to get this. Steve's got to be the man. All right. Which TV show is centered on the owners of?
Just say it.
I read that one a little while ago. We've already done that.
Oh, what was the answer? Is it Schitt's Creek?
No, it's Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
Oh, okay. Patty.
Members of the Midnight Society tell spooky stories around a campfire in which TV anthology series?
It's from.
Yeah, dude, you got it.
I know it. It just came out last year. No.
Members of the Midnight Society tell spooky stories around a campfire.
Are You Afraid of the Dark?
Done. You want the second one?
Yeah.
Nailed it. Will Smith plays Agent J in Men in Black. Who plays Agent K? Did you fucking come on? I would not get this.
I know his name.
Because I'm terrible with names, but I know visually.
Tommy Lee Jones.
Nailed it. High five, buddy. Good job. All right. Back to our daily broadcast.
Hold on. Men in Black has one of the best quotes of all time in it.
What is it?
Before he makes his decision to become whatever, him and Kay and Jay are sitting on a park bench in New York, and he tells him, a person is very smart. People are very dumb.
I like that.
Because you tell one person the aliens exist, okay. You tell everyone aliens exist, mass chaos.
Yeah. What is the quote he says when he's walking away from him, like during the retirement thing?
Oh, something about looking at the stars or something?
Yeah. I don't know. I'll find it.
I don't remember that one.
Anyways.
Well, okay, we're back to who's your favorite character in The Punisher?
Obviously, I'm gonna go Hector or Heck.
Heck.
I'm gonna go Heck. I can't get a song out of my fucking brain today. It's
stuck. It's good.
I rolled up today and I was like, Steve, I'm gonna play the guitar on the podcast for the first time.
What's wild too to think about is he's only on screen for maybe 5 minutes, and he steals he doesn't steal the show, but he makes a memorable 5 minutes.
If there was an Evil Dave,
shaves his mustache. That's just my dad.
Evil Dave.
That's funny.
Car, guitar, Evil Dave. Evil Steve's dead, 100%.
We'll make a show, Evil Dave. Funny. My favorite character is Mickey.
Which one's Mickey?
The assistant dude who...
Oh, the fucking comedic relief of the whole movie for the most part.
Let's look at the scene where he's getting tortured, right? And the way Frank portrays it, like, hey, I got this torch here, and it's going to feel cold because your nerve endings are searing off.
Great. What a good fucking idea, right?
Oh, my God. And then he's just hitting him with a popsicle, but he's also burning the meat. Yeah, it's sizzling.
Smell it.
Yeah,
Smell it.
It's genius, right? And then he's in on it right away, too. He's like, yeah, fuck the Saints. Like, I'm here. And let's be real, every scene that he's in or he's, like, showing up, he's got this weird smirk on his face after, like, he does whatever to like, the camera. Like, hey, I got you.
It's fucking good.
It's so stupid.
Fourth wall, maybe? Just a little bit?
Yeah, a little bit, but it's good. It's good.
I found a good Men in Black quote.
Okay, do it.
All right, Men in Black quote. 1,500 years ago, everybody knew the Earth was the center of the universe. 500 years ago, everybody knew Earth was flat. And 15 minutes ago, you knew that humans were alone on this planet. Imagine what you'll know tomorrow.
It's good.
That's not the one I was looking for, but I like it.
A lot of people want to shit on that movie. It's a great movie. I mean, yeah, you got
we should do Men in Black, man.
Yeah, it's on my list.
Men in Black. What is that sample
Here
from?
comes the Man in Black.
That's
I don't
sample
know.
from something.
Probably something good. Let's be real. Here, you want me to say the whole fucking whatever? Because it's kind of whatever, but it's why the big secret. People are smart, they can handle it. A person is smart, people are dumb. Panicky, dangerous animals, and you know it. 1,500 years ago, and then blah, blah, blah does that. So that's off of that.
Okay.
Yep.
That's it. Live your life in accordance to Men in Black.
You should. You definitely should.
Winning.
Favorite
Aliens are real.
part or scene, The Punisher.
This is where it gets fucking difficult.
Because this whole movie has got
is where it gets hard.
It's got some good shit.
Yeah. I would really, so everyone's going to say the Russian scene. I felt like that'd be if we put out a thing like, hey, pick what you really like.
Pick your favorite scene. Look at all these good scenes coming in. Right? Come on.
I am going to say that I really enjoy. I think it's got it, dude. It might have to be that.
The Russian scene?
It might have to be. Okay, Arnold mentioned when he gets hit in the forehead with a paper shredder. That's pretty good.
That's pretty good.
That's pretty good. But
the Russian scene, there's so many good moments. Like he throws he's got that fucking
it's the music.
apartment.
It's one of the perfect fight scenes.
Yeah. But he's got the apartment booby trapped or like set up so
Just
if
for
someone
him to,
he knows where everything is. And that Russian dude who has no idea is just thwarting each of those things he tries to do perfectly.
Hitting the grenade.
Oh,
yeah,
fucking
right
hilarious.
back in the window.
Oh yeah.
Good for him.
Dink. And then the gun that's underneath the sink he grabs and he just hits it with the weight and it's so good. And then how does he defeat him? Right? By
boiling water out of his apartment.
Yeah.
I never thought of it like that. That's funny.
He goes to where
out of a safe space.
Right.
Yeah.
And then
ingenuity.
Fucking spears him off into
it's
oblivion.
Always what sets the good guy from the bad guy. Is just the effort the good guy's going to put in with that brain.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Because his brain wasn't.
Imagine getting hit by fucking hot, either grease or boiling water. It's got to be the worst.
I'm good. I don't.
That's got to be the worst. Because it doesn't cool down as fast as anything else.
No, because it's still boiling on
your
your
face. You're just boiling on your... Yeah.
Ugh.
Fuck, man.
Well, that's a good way to kill that dude, because if you watch the whole fight scene, nothing is affecting him. He gets stabbed, he gets hit with a tire iron in the face, and he just keeps coming.
Yeah, well, then he gets tackled down after grease-faced, gets tackled down a flight of stairs, and his head is facing the wrong way, and so is his arm.
That's funny.
It's gnarly. Honestly,
I'm okay.
Didn't see that until we watched it today.
Yeah, his head's literally like...
Yep, 180'd.
Yep. So
I feel like they left some of that out in the cut.
So this movie, even the original cut of this movie is almost 3 hours long.
Jesus
and the MPAA
Christ.
came in and said no. So there's a couple scenes in particular. One scene, which happens right after that, is when the guy gets the paper cutter in the head.
Yeah.
They had an up-close shot of it going into his head, and they're like, we can't do that.
Jesus. Why ruining it? They're ruining it for us.
Another shot was when one of the dude in the final battle scenes gets shot with a shotgun, they had parts blowing off of him, like shit everywhere.
God.
It would have been great. Another part that they took out was part of that, him falling down the stairs. I think they show his neck go.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty gnarly. With it facing the opposite end, it's pretty gnarly.
Yeah, can't do that. My favorite scene, I mean, the Harry Heck scene steals the whole movie for me. It just comes out of nowhere. Like, think about it. What villain do you know that just comes into a restaurant and starts going...
You sing it this time.
I know what you're thinking.
See, he's got a voice. Look at that.
How your doubts and fears.
Let me do it again.
I don't know where it goes from there.
I know what you're thinking. Do it again. I fucked up.
How your doubts and fears.
There we go. Now we're back. Anyways.
In time I found you. Away. It's so good. But also, he's got the gun in his back, right? And he goes to open the case, and he goes to grab his gun, and he just grabs a guitar. And you're like, what the fuck is going on here, right? Yeah. I remember the first time I was watching, I'm like, what? This is awesome.
Shock and Awe Man does it. If you have no idea what's about to happen,
it's great.
That falls under that category.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
good.
I'm in this diner.
Yeah.
I'm relaxing.
I'm eating.
For once.
Yeah.
And you're fucking me up, dude. And then he just starts singing you a song and then says he's going to sing it at your funeral
Amazing.
on the way out the door.
And then leaves.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
Boss!
And then, oh, dude. Okay, we haven't really even talked about the scene where he's just waiting at the light for the fucking bridge. And he just comes up behind him, and then they jump over the bridge, which is awesome.
Yep.
But before he even does that, he has his car so well manufactured to stop all these bullets. He's got the fucking thing that pulls up in the front.
How much do you think it weighed? That probably weighed an obscene amount.
Didn't matter.
Do you think he only had it on the driver's side?
I don't know. Doesn't matter. We didn't need to see.
That's cool as shit, man.
I just like that it shows him building all this stuff. It shows his thought process. It shows everything. Because if we look at the grand scheme of the movie and how he tricks Howard Saint into fucking his life up, it's all well thought out, right? Like the whole thing about making sure.
We talked about how if you were going to murder people or be a vigilante.
I'm Frank Castle.
Yeah.
The whole thought of I'm going to make this guy think that his friend, who he doesn't know is fucking gay, is fucking his wife. And because he's such a hot-headed, I'm in control of anything, he's just going to go with it, right?
Yeah.
And he does it, let's be real, there's no real evidence there, right?
John Travolta's an idiot in this movie.
But I think that's the point, right?
Yeah.
Like
he kind of has to be.
Yeah. Because any other smart person would be like, wait a second.
Yeah.
Oh, I found her earrings? Ooh.
I
just gave her?
Your mother had to catch the train.
Where's Mom? She took the train.
She took the train.
Just the way he says, she took the train.
What does he say when he throws her off the edge?
I don't know.
I can't.
Arrivederci. No.
Arrivederci. Shuts her ass off
Just the way that scream fucking falls down. Oh, my God. And again, I think, and you said it when we watched it, the death scene of Quentin is heartfelt and like, oh, my God, like, why are you killing me, man? Why are you killing me? Like, he doesn't know why he's being killed.
Dude, the acting, he holds this movie up when it comes to the acting prowess for the movie.
And not only that, like, he's like, what are you doing, Jim Bowie? Why are you here? Jim Bowie. What the fuck are you talking about,
Why
dude?
does every fucking bad guy in every movie have some shit analogy or some stupid story that's you have to wait 10 minutes to hear the point?
Right. Don't talk about it. But it kind of plays that scene good, though, because it
shows him being a fucking cock.
Yeah, and Quentin's like, what are you talking about? I haven't stolen anything from you. I've never took a cent. And he's like, I'm not talking about that. And he's like, he doesn't know, because he doesn't know.
Do you think you're getting stabbed, right? You're like, right. And then you're like, oh, I like dicks. Why you doing Why you doing this? Oh, God.
Well, he even says, he's like, what'd you say? You know, whatever. Like, if he would have just sat and listened to either of these people, his wife and Quentin, to be like, bro, I'm gay. Or, yo, Quentin's gay. Even if we went and saw a movie together, I think he likes the theater because he's a gay. Like
that's just I love. God damn it, Steve! I love.
I'm gonna take myself out with this one right now. I'm sorry.
I love how movies do the job of making you want to scream at the people that are in the movie.
Yeah, if they would have taken 2 seconds to explain something and the movie's over.
Yeah. No, you don't do that.
Right, exactly.
And then all of a sudden you're getting lofted off a bridge in an oncoming train just because you took your sweet time.
Yeah, I mean.
What did you learn from this?
Poor lady.
Say things right away. Don't wait.
But you know what? Hold on. Karma's a bitch. That lady said kill his whole family. And guess what? She got ran over by a fucking train.
Honestly, I would have preferred her gotten dragged out in the parking lot.
Both of them.
Yeah, her
together.
Skirt kind of like
her
ass dragging.
Also, think about like how bad of a death that would have been. He's dying from a bullet wound to the chest, Howard Saint, right? He's bleeding out, but also getting pulled behind a car super slow through all these cars blowing up on fire, and you're burning alive to get crashed into the end one, and that car blows up and lands on top of you.
He had the most funny noises he was making while he was dying. He was like,
yeah. But also
like a goat.
Yeah. But also, how badass to kill someone like that.
I know, right?
Look, his plan had to have gone perfectly. He does get shot a couple times, right?
He's like Batman.
Yeah.
He's like a cooler Batman, might be blasphemous.
I'm getting
Put your phone away, Miss Colsey.
Also, like, he does get shot a couple times, but like, shoot for the head.
Oh, 100%.
You know, I know they say the thing, like, you know.
Wait, who needs to shoot for that?
All the bad guys that are trying to kill him. It's one dude versus. Okay, let's be real.
Look, it's not collateral.
A bomb just went off in this fucking room. They're all a little hazy. He's getting the upper hand. Let's be real.
He is unloading a lot of bullets into a corner of that room without hitting anybody, which doesn't make any sense. There's a couple of reload portions in this that don't make a lot of sense.
It's okay, because he kills everybody.
He does. In cool fashions.
Yeah.
Maybe that'll be my favorite scene. That'll be mine.
Well, okay, I was going to say, what is your favorite kill in this movie?
I think that part where he fucking grabs the dude's wrist, puts his wrist in that lock, grabs a Bowie knife, puts it through his fucking hand into his back or his ass.
I don't even know his fucking thigh.
And then afterwards pulls a second knife straight through the bottom of the chin.
And the guy's like, and he dies.
I feel like that guy lived
for a bit.
I mean, what do you're bleeding from here and into your mouth a little bit.
How long was that knife? Because if it went through and up,
it wasn't that long.
Okay.
I don't know though. I don't know. Maybe he died. If it was a long knife death, not long, maybe dead.
Also, where he's stabbing him. If he's stabbing him in a major artery or something.
Hit a kidney or something like that.
Yeah, he don't.
Yeah. Caught a liver.
Right.
Yeah.
I think my favorite kill is his son at the end, where he's trapped under the or whatever, and then he's like, "You look like you work out. You know, calisthenics." He's like,
that's a good one.
This mine weighs 8 pounds, and he's like, "Yeah, let's see how long you can hold it."
Yeah, and his dad doesn't really know that's happening.
No, it was great.
It's just a boss move.
Oh,
like when they're having the conversation shortly afterwards, and he finds Saint, and he's like talking about, "You killed my son."
Oh no,
whatever.
he's like, "I made you kill your best friend. I made you kill your wife. I killed your son." And then,
poof,
both of them.
What a good fucking,
so great,
good action movie.
Yeah. How do you feel if you're Howard Saint at that point? Like, just fucking end it. Like,
I'll take it myself.
I've been owned. You got me.
Yeah. Better way to play out that part, right? He goes to shoot himself. Frank Castle shoots the gun out of his hand. You're gonna die slow.
Yeah. Well, he does.
Yeah.
You don't know that he died after that car, which he was on fire, and that car was on fire and landed on him.
Burned to death.
Yeah. Good for him. Whatever. Any what the fuck moments for you in this movie?
What the fuck moments? A lot of the acting is kind of what the fuck.
Okay.
There's a couple.
There's a little what the fuck.
Yeah, there's a couple of lines that I had. I was telling you about one in the extended cut where he's talking to his buddy that was the former police guy or he might still be a cop. I really don't know. But he was talking to him. And as soon as he sees his wrist and he doesn't see the watch anymore, he's like, "What are you doing? What are you gonna do?" Thomas Jane walks away and he's like, "I'm gonna smoke some cigarettes." Just walks out.
You don't smoke. Well, so that's in the
smoke some cigarettes.
That's in the director's cut or the extended cut of the movie where we're not seeing that whole thing. And I think it's to him like, "Hey, I
Someone
got you."
saw exactly what I just saw too, and they were like, "I don't know if we can keep that in there." That's pretty dumb.
It's stupid. That's pretty stupid.
Do you guys really want me to read what you wrote in here?
Try it again. No. I'm going to go smoke some cigarettes.
Smoke some cigarettes.
I'm going to go smoke some cigarettes. The fun facts of the fucking week. While filming their knife fight scene, Thomas Jane accidentally stabbed Kevin Nash. Nash accepted cold beers from the film crew as compensation.
What a boss!
I know. It's fine.
What a fucking boss!
Sorry, just give me some beers.
Like how much did he like stab?
Well, so okay, let's be real. If that's the Russian, right?
Yeah.
So, what part does he get stabbed in?
Top
Right.
side, right?
So maybe it's probably not the scene that you're watching, right? It's probably another take that they did, but he probably tried to do that, and maybe there was like, okay, we're gonna do this, and then you stop, and then we replace it with something, and then he just went, oops. How far did it go in?
But the fact he just wanted beers, just give me some beers.
It's fine. Just patch me up, get some beers. It's fine.
Give me some beers.
What
a man thing to fucking do, man.
What a man. Rebecca Romaine revealed that in a scene where she sews up the knife wound on Thomas Jane, she pushes the needle too far in and ends up actually sewing a couple of stitches on Thomas Jane's body instead of just the prosthetic.
Also badass.
People are getting fucked up in this movie.
Ow!
All right. What are you doing? You're
These guys
sewing
are
me.
just fucking getting hurt left and right, dude.
Hilarious.
Literally just getting hurt left and right.
Jonathan Hensley actually knew someone who parked illegally for 2 years in Manhattan by using the same bogus fire hydrant ploy Frank Castle uses to keep Livia's parking space during his schemes.
The best ideas come from truth.
It's actually genius.
It is. It's a G move.
Because no one's going to go, was that fire hydrant always there?
You just see the dude unload the fire hydrant periodically.
Right. Like, what's happening here?
Fuck.
He's official.
damn
He's
it.
doing something.
He knows what he's doing.
I thought they had pipes. No, you just put them. They're wireless now.
Wireless fire. Oh my God.
When this was released on DVD in September 2004, it surprised Marvel by selling nearly 2 million copies in its first 5 days.
There it is.
In its first week of DVD sales, the film earned an extra $10 million.
So what year was that?
2004.
2004. God damn.
People went, all right, it
pulled grandma's
good.
boy.
It's pretty good, pretty much. But here's another thing that you don't get anymore. People
DVD
are not
releases.
buying DVDs, Blu-rays that much, so you're not getting that money. You're just, I'll wait for streaming.
I don't think a lot of it's counted as well anymore either. Like
No?
gross like obviously you're renting these companies are renting movies to bigger streaming services.
Right.
That's not
Helps.
documented, you know?
Oh yeah, and no one knows how many people are watching it. Right?
Exactly.
They say, oh, the Disney Plus movie has the best, whatever of the week.
Yeah.
Who's in charge of that?
I'd like to know spins, kind of like how Spotify does.
Okay,
That'd be
yeah,
cool
yeah,
if there's
yeah.
like gross spins, just
That
how many
would be
times it's
cool.
been watched.
Yeah, like it says
At
right
least
underneath.
that, yeah. This
Yeah.
movie's been watched fucking 4 billion
Right.
times.
Moana's been watched 6 billion times this week.
Did I tell you a quick like family story?
No, all right.
So I'm on Disney Channel, Moana.
Sure.
Do you know what Moana is?
Yeah. I said it. The
Yeah,
Rock.
Yeah. Anyways, don't like him. But my daughter's terrified.
You
of
have
that
a
movie.
daughter now.
Yeah.
Okay.
She is. She
Sure.
is the little lady
Okay,
now.
that's
She
fine.
has become the little lady of my life. But she randomly, I put Moana on. We go through all the kids' movies.
Yeah.
I'm sitting on the couch playing Steam Deck.
Nice.
Little girl's there, watch TV intently. I put on Moana, and she starts screaming bloody murder.
Because how big he is.
Yeah, she's terrified of the lava monster in that. But I had never seen anything like that before in my life. I was like, oh, Jesus. I start turning it off and trying to figure out what it was. Found out she was just terrified of this thing.
Sure, Fern Gully.
No, dude, that's
Remember the
fucking
oil
terrible.
monster?
Yeah.
I'm still scared of
R.I.P.
that.
Rob Moons.
I still have I still have I don't want to say nightmares, but I still have dreams of that fucking oil monster.
Yeah, the oil monster had the same vibe as like a Nightmare for Christmas. The one fucking dude with all the bugs inside him, whatever.
Ew.
Gross.
Thomas Jane returned as Frank Castle in the 2012 short film The Punisher: Dirty Laundry, which sees Castle punishing a gang that assaulted a group of prostitutes and Castle giving one of his signature T-shirts to a boy whom the gang mugged.
If I had if you added this to this movie and I was able to pick a favorite scene,
It'd be that.
yeah, that fucking fight scene's just
was dope.
nothing but broken legs.
So there was more stuff about how they wanted this movie to be a little more bloody. They wanted more
So
guts.
they went further into it.
That's if you watch that Dirty Laundry, you can see when people get hit in the face with that fucking Jack Daniels
my
bottle.
God.
They're getting bloody.
Bludgeoned.
Yeah. I feel like, give me the movie. Like, why do studios or the MPAA be like, no, you can't do this? You fucking let them do it. I want to see
Get
it.
off the dick, man.
Right, exactly.
Let the awesomeness ensue,
Yeah, I know.
you big babies.
Just want to see, like, Dinosaur Island we were watching the other day. I want to see stupid-looking dinosaurs and a bunch of ladies with their tits out because, oh my God, dinosaurs! Like, come on.
Let me live my life.
Give me the director's vision. Like, come on. The director's cut of the film features a subplot in which is revealed that Jimmy Weeks gave information to the Saints about the castles in order to settle a gambling debt, effectively betraying Frank, played by Thomas Jane. Frank discovers this and then, in a very dark scene, forces Jimmy to commit suicide. This was cut from the theatrical film for pacing reasons. So, me and you watched that director's cut today. That's the only one I have on my Plex because I like having things you can't find.
It is jarring.
The whole subplot of that, because it does come in randomly,
Yeah.
it does slow the movie down a little bit, and I get why they cut it out. But that scene in particular, like, I get it. You don't need it. That guy doesn't need to fucking die.
He doesn't need to die, but I do appreciate a 1-for-1. If they would have put it in the more, I guess it's right before, but sequentially when everyone else is just dying.
Yeah,
one for one he's just checking all the boxes.
Yeah.
That would have been kind of cool.
There's a great line though that I wish he would have said in a different part of the movie that happens in that scene. So that guy goes to the window and Thomas Jane, or the Punisher, is sitting on the couch, sitting on a chair, and he doesn't notice him, but he has a gun pointed at him already.
Yeah.
And he's like, whoa, what's the gun pointed at me for? He's like, oh, I just been, saying hi to everybody like this lately. I was like, okay.
I like it.
Yeah.
I like it.
Final decision time, out of 10, would you recommend this must-watch? Skip, what do you got?
I'm gonna get personal on this one. I'm
Go
gonna give
for
this one an 8.5.
8.5.
This one gets an 8.5.
Okay.
It holds a special. I've probably watched this more than I've watched any other Marvel movie, I would say.
Yeah, it's up there for me as well, yeah.
This and the first Guardians of the Galaxy movie, I know people don't consider this a Marvel movie. Some people don't. They probably wouldn't put it in the same category, either because they don't know or they don't approve or they just don't feel like it should be.
Losers.
But I've watched this obscene amount of times.
Oh, yeah.
Probably when it came out in DVD, this probably pulled its way out of my DVD player and then made its way back in within a couple days.
I think I burnt out the UMD disc.
Yeah. I love the idea of a broken, brooding, lonesome hero that's in need of love, of humanity, but
In
just
need of love.
doesn't.
I don't need it anymore.
Just doesn't. He doesn't need it.
I'm just here to break backs and necks and cash checks.
I'm here to fix problems, man.
Right, yeah.
You know,
right.
that's all I'm here for. And I got a big problem right now. It's getting fixed.
Yeah, I'm here for punishment.
Dude, I'll give this I'm gonna go 8.5. I surely love this movie, and this is from this is from the heart this time around.
Okay.
This time around, we're not going with the head on this because some of the acting is fucking garbage. But
I think the acting gets a pass for the message of the movie. Number
Sure.
one, it's not a good message, but it's like everybody gets
Kill 'em
theirs.
all!
Well, what I'm saying, everybody gets theirs in this movie, and I feel like there's not a lot of movies that do that anymore. Like,
It's a payoff, man.
the
It's
villain
good.
slips away at the end, or
Yeah.
not all the
Sequel.
henchmen died, or whatever. No,
Yeah.
this movie goes, I got fucked. You're getting fucked, and he
Yeah.
fucks them up to make him
Yeah.
fuck himself up, and it's so good.
It's methodical. It's thought. A lot of it's thought through too. A lot of the payback is fucking seriously thought through.
Show me another movie where the bad guy kills people because the good guy, if you can call him a good guy, makes him do it, even though he was going to kill them anyways.
I feel like there's a Batman one in there somewhere, but I'm not sure.
Maybe Batman doesn't kill anybody, but he makes.
There's a lot
other
of
people
parallels
kill
between the two.
for sure. The long cape in the darkness all the time.
The duster.
Wearing
This is
black.
the
The
fucking
duster.
Give this man a fucking cowboy hat.
give him some ears that point up somehow. I don't know.
Yeah.
So for me, I'm going to give this an 8 out of 10. This is a recommend, or if you like brooding action and you're a Marvel guy, this is a must watch. Beyond that, recommend.
Can I give a 2-second explanation real quick?
Whatever.
I think I'm giving this a must watch, even if I don't think you like it, so that way I know what kind of person you are.
Ah, touche. You
Go
don't
ahead.
like it? Fuck off.
Yeah, suck a penis.
This movie is just all out awesome and a dude bro movie throughout. Some of this stuff is stupid and corny, like the ending with the cars going off in the Punisher logo, but I don't give a fuck. This movie is awesome and a type of movie you don't see much anymore.
I'm in.
I'm in.
I'll go watch this again after we're done here if you want, man.
It's so good. It's honestly so good. And it can be, like I said, corny at times, but it adds up to an overall movie that's enjoyable, that has a great pacing, that has great character arcs. You know what I mean? Like those people in that building that he kind of cares about
Found
at
love.
the end. Right. Like, I found love.
Companionship.
Like, it's great. There's memorable moments. There's things that me and you have been talking about for years together.
And people
Think
have
about it.
people have no fucking idea, dude.
Well, that's the thing. But again, we've been talking about that Harry Heck scene since 2004.
Yeah, I didn't learn to play this today. I want everybody to know that.
Right. I've had it.
Maybe the words, because I don't know words very well. I'm not a singer, but I am a
boss.
guitar player.
As Wally plays this out, next week it's going to be Tara's pick. She's not here this week, obviously. She'll be back next week with her pick. We're going to be in suspense until then. I like how would I say? In time I found I'll pass away in time someday. I don't know.
Give me the drums.
Die once more.
The best outro we've done yet, hands down. I know what you're thinking. All your thoughts and fears.
It's so good.
I always get the second one wrong.
In time I'll hold you, I'll pass away in time on my own day.
Good man. We have to say anything else? Or are we done?
I think we're done.
Make sure to watch us on all your streaming platforms.
Like, favorite, and subscribe.
If you want to see more Steve singing, fake firearms, Twisted Tea Beverages.
Like and subscribe.
Rubber bullets.
Cool. Thanks for listening, guys. Thanks for watching it on YouTube. See you in the next one. And we're going to sing that song at your funeral.